Are you tired of the 10 or 12 different varieties of Primaris Space Marine that you've already bought? Are your poor Space Marines struggling against the intentional treadmill that is competitive Warhammer 40k? Are the Admech and Drakari being mean to you? Well, in that case, you should buy the new Primaris Gamebreakors. They're amazing, you won't regret it. You absolutely love Space Marines, our sales records show that you do. In the grim darkness of your future expenditures, there is no mercy, there's no respite, there's only the new Primaris Gamebreakors. So buy the new Primaris Gamebreakors, they're amazing, you'll be using them in every game. Genuine tournament players are talking about just how strong these are. These models are going to utterly destroy the game of 40k as you know it. We totally won't be nerfing them in the same way that we nerf the Eradicators or the Aggressors or the Repulsor. Don't think about any of that or how they might look in a few months' time. All you need to do is just buy the new Primaris Gamebreakors. They're not just great in game, they also have the best lore that anyone's ever written ever. They totally aren't a creation that we've just shoehorned into the lore, they hark back to some obscure references in the 2nd edition 40k rulebook. Look, there's even a picture of a Primaris Gamebreaker in this classic 40k artwork. Look very closely, he's over towards the back. It's not a creation based on what we know that you'll like and buy, we're most simply going back to Warhammer 40k's roots. These things were brought back on the orders of Primarch Rabute Guilliman himself. You wouldn't be presumptuous enough to argue with a Primarch, would you? These have been crafted by the finest minds of the Imperium, Belisarius Cawl, Rabute Guilliman, and of course his friend Yvraine. So what you need to do is buy the new Primaris Gamebreakors. They're so customizable, they've got amazing options. We've got the helmeted head, the non-helmeted head, and a massive packet of skulls that you can roll your Primaris Gamebreaker in once you've finished assembling him. And that's not all, we've got weapon options. There are 3 totally different guns. There's the Assault Grav Rifle, the Heavy Grav Rifle, and the Heavy Grav Rifle. Wow, that one's enormous. But why on earth would you have to choose between these when you can just buy 3 sets of Primaris Gamebreakers? I see no reason why you could ever have enough of these. So buy the new Primaris Gamebreakers. You'd be frankly mad not to. Just look at their datasheets. They're only 25 points each, they're strength 6, they're toughness 5, they've got 4 wounds. These guys are going to make Custodies look like a joke. And there's even tactical choices too. If the squad sergeant chooses not to shoot, then the other Gamebreakers can shoot 3 times in the same shooting phase. Only the best generals will be able to work out whether or not that's better. And what's more, the Primaris Gamebreakers are improving literally all the time. Even since I started looking at the datasheet, they've gone up to strength 7 and they're only 24 points each. Now they've got a 2+ armor save. This is just getting better and better all the time. So buy the new Primaris Gamebreakers. How could you possibly resist? We have your shipping address, we know where you live. I think it will be a really good decision for you to buy the new Primaris Gamebreakers. You must buy the new Primaris Gamebreakers. They are even quirky. Buy a box of these new Primaris Gamebreakers and you'll even get this Servo Hound included. It's a little dog with a Space Marine head on it, how could you possibly resist? We're a self-aware company now, we do memes. All your friends at the gaming club will have one of these. Do you really want to be in the corner left out on your own? So buy the new Primaris Gamebreakers. No wait, actually you can't. They're not even out yet. They won't see an individual release for months. But how would you like to get your hands on the new Primaris Gamebreakers early? Well, we've put together a fantastic introductory bundle. It's such great value that you'd be a fool to miss out on it. In the box you'll get your hands on none other than 3 of the new Primaris Gamebreakers, backed up by a supporting force of 30 Primaris Reavers. Get them while stocks last, because we're certain they'll be selling out within 10 minutes of launch, and then we'll release the individual box at a price that will make you kick yourself that you didn't take advantage of this. So buy the new Primaris Gamebreakers. They'll win you games, they'll impress your friends, they'll complete your life and bring you joy. They'll grant you success with women, your children and grandchildren will hand them down and tell tales of your tabletop exploits with the new Primaris Gamebreakers for generations. But oh my god, what is this? Could it be one of the all-new Primaris Show Stealers? Yes, buy the new Primaris Show Stealers. This is what you want now. They've got an autocannon, they've got a flamer, and with their special rules, they'll deal so much damage that they'll make your Gamebreakers look like a joke. In the last few minutes since this advert started, we've already taken your feedback on board, and we've heavily rebalanced the new Primaris Gamebreakers. You should bin them or give them away, they are no good to you. They're 80 points per model now, and you have to spend 2 command points whenever they even shoot. What you want now is the new Primaris Show Stealers, they're amazing. 21 shots per model for just 19 points, and mortal wounds on a roll of a 6. So in summary, buy the new Primaris Gamebreakers, Show Stealers, you most certainly won't regret it.